All right, welcome back, everyone, to episode 56 of the Take 2 podcast. My name's Noah. This is my girlfriend.
Abby.
What's going on, brother?
Going great.
It's doing great?
Going great.
Welcome back, everyone, to episode 56. I know I haven't posted episode 55 yet, but episode 55 and 56 are most likely coming out on the same day. If you follow us on TikTok, you'll see our full Spider-Man review on TikTok. That was our last episode. In this episode, we just watched Lanterns. Season 1, Episode 1.
Just watched it like 30 minutes
30
ago.
minutes ago, so that we're being fresh off reviewing Lanterns. Episode 1. We also, if you don't know, if you're new here, we talk about movies and TV and all that type of stuff, so we are fresh off Lanterns, which we're going to be talking about today. We're also going to be talking about, Disney had their D23 a couple days ago. They announced some of the castings for the X-Men movie coming out in 2028, and they announced some other movies as well that I want to talk to you about. And then we are also going to be talking about the Avengers Doomsday trailer that they also showed at D23, which in some people's eyes maybe made it a little bit better or more comfortable watching the movie now, in terms of like thinking it's going to be good. And then House of the Dragon Season 3 ended, so we're going to be talking about that as well. Anything you want to get into before we start? Abby got a car.
Well, I've always had a car.
But you got a car.
I got a car.
Thoughts on that?
Exciting.
What else is going on in your life right now?
School's about to start in 1 week.
School's about to start in 1 week.
A little nervous.
A little nervous for sure. Speaking of Disney, speaking of D23, we're going to Disney in the end of this year. That'll be cool. We're also going to a wedding, so we're also going to be taking a trip there.
You do like a vlog.
I'm down to do a vlog here. We did a vlog for Washington.
Yeah, but like an actual vlog, you know?
Like for this?
For this, yeah.
I'm down. We should do that every trip we go to. Like, this is our podcast now, but just like fucking, like, just sprinkle it in with like vlogs for trips.
We talk a lot about like Disney stuff as well.
Yeah,
so.
for sure. That'd be super fun, and we could do that. And hopefully one day we can do vlogs if we get better at this, going to movie premieres. That'd be cool. That'd be awesome, because the Batman Part 2 comes out in 2028. So we got some time to work on that. So yeah, follow us on TikTok if you haven't followed us yet. We're almost to 1,000 followers, and subscribe on YouTube. We really appreciate you for being here if you're watching right now. What do you want to get into first? We just watched Lanterns. You want to talk about Lanterns?
Yeah.
Okay.
First.
You have anything else before we get into it?
Nope.
Did you have any like strong opinions or thoughts on Lanterns after we just watched it, without giving anything away?
I was
Let's just get into the review before we talk about that. I don't know why I asked you without like getting into it.
well, that still is like a good thing to start off with. Like, what did you think of it?
Okay,
first?
I just want to say something first for the TikTok.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, this is our review of the first episode of Lantern Season 1. Abby, what did you think of it?
I was expecting something different.
Okay.
But it doesn't have to necessarily mean a bad thing, because I knew it was going to be kind of like, what, like True Detective or whatever?
Yeah, but
like that vibe.
Yeah, a lot of people were hating on it because of that vibe that it came from the trailers, and I do think most of the things that we got from here is basically what we got from the trailers. But did you think it was good? Did you think it was bad?
I didn't think it was bad.
I didn't think it was bad either.
No. But it wasn't like amazing.
Okay, yes, and it's also episode 1 of a full season of TV, so it's a lot different.
It could be better.
It's a lot different than us watching a movie, so it's like it's hard to. It's
like
hard to.
First episode.
Yeah, first episode. I thought it was good. I thought it was a little bit slow at the start.
Yeah.
I wrote down here. It's a good episode of TV. I enjoyed Hal and John's banter throughout the whole entire episode.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed the ending of the episode. You can tell that they're building up this kind of secret aliens in this small town type of thing. We know from the trailers it's manhunters. And I enjoyed the ending, obviously, where Hal is interrogating the person. We don't know if it's an alien or not. And some of my negatives about the episode it's like primarily Hal stuff.
Really?
The fact that he's old.
But you already knew that, though, coming in.
Yes, but it doesn't make it any better. The fact that he's old, I don't really enjoy so much. Like, I wish we got some of him when he was younger in the DCU. Just because we're so early in the DCU, it kind of feels weird to see him like an old man. And especially, spoilers for the end of the episode, he dies in the first episode. Yeah. I'm never going to be okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that was also my thing, too.
Yes,
because
but
I thought we were going to see, like, more. But we probably will, because they're probably going to be going back and forth.
Yeah, but it's just going to suck so much. Because
like, you already know he's dead.
Yeah. So, first and foremost, I don't hate Jon Stewart. I grew up with Jon Stewart in the Justice League Unlimited. I really love Jon Stewart's character. He's so good. I love Jon Stewart. I'm glad Jon Stewart is the DCU's Green Lantern. But I think it is kind of a bad move, unless I've seen some things on TikTok that they're going with a certain storyline that Hal comes back later in the DCU and is like revived. There's like something in the comics if they play it to that story that's a thing. So that could be entirely possible. But killing Hal Jordan in a time skip in the very first episode, I know we're probably going to see him in those 10 years that they're going to play back for us and to see what happened in like after he shielded the alien from blowing up. I still think it's bad killing Hal Jordan and him being old. Like, I'm just never going to get past it. Because even though I love John and I love him being the DCU Green Lantern, like, the first episode, even though I actually have some, like, stuff that I didn't really enjoy about Hal's character in the first episode, I still just enjoyed Hal Jordan being Hal Jordan, even if he's an old guy and he kind of treats everyone, like, with disrespect and he doesn't really care about anyone. I still just, like, kind of love him seeing him on screen. And I feel like I would have loved him so much in the DCU as that young version we see on the TV. Like, that would have been so cool.
Yeah.
So, biggest negative, I know we're going to see more of him in the season, but killing Hal in the first episode sucks.
So this is after Superman now.
Same year, or yes, 2026.
1 year after.
Yes. So technically during Superman, Hal is still alive.
Still alive, yeah.
What are your thoughts on them killing Hal Jordan? Just know that this is like killing Thor in the first Avengers movie.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I mean,
and
just
making
like
him old.
First introducing him to like that happening already in the first episode, I wasn't expecting that because I thought that would have happened later. Or them show it later at least, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so it's kind of like...
So it's like, what's it going to bring to the story? Because there's going to be like, 10 episodes, 8 episodes?
I think so, yeah.
So, I don't know. I guess we'll see. But I thought the first episode was fine. Yeah, it was pretty good.
It was good.
It was entertaining.
It was entertaining. I enjoyed the John stuff. I enjoyed the Hal stuff. I didn't really understand... Well, obviously it's the first episode of a TV show, but I didn't really understand the ranch and... like what that guy, I guess he wanted to kill the aliens as well, but I thought everything in terms of like how kind of coaching Jordan, how coaching John and like giving him a hard time with certain stuff. And I enjoyed, sometimes I was like, Hal's kind of like too hard on him, or like, he's not like, what is he even doing with John right now? But then there's other scenes where John, like I'm thinking that in my head, and then the scene where John goes down to the football field, and he's like trying to take it into his own hands, and he realized he actually fucked up. Like Hal is actually like way more experienced than him, so I enjoyed stuff like that, seeing like how John is actually not ready yet for the ring, so that's cool. Also, and then everything comes back to, I enjoyed like this whole episode is Hal kind of being silly and like goofy and disrespectful and like being kind of funny in a certain way, and I was kind of getting a little bored of it. But then when he sat down with the alien in the interrogation room, you realize that he knew the whole time that this guy was an alien. He's smarter than everyone like in the room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I enjoyed that, showing how Hal was actually a fucking, like, he means business because he's been doing this for super long. Mm-hmm. Any other thoughts?
Yeah, I thought it was cool. I like their like duo as well. I like the whole like thing of the show, like mystery murder.
Yeah, because they are space cops. Thoughts on the time skip? You think that's a good decision or a bad decision?
I mean, I think it could be good if they go like back and like actually show us like what happened and stuff, which they have to. I mean, how can they not?
Yeah,
you know?
That's all. Yeah.
But if they like say like they just like showed that thing at the end and then they just never showed anything else, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, they have to. So I think it could be good, but we just gotta wait for the next episode.
Yeah, I also think it could be good as well, like going back and forth. I think that'd be super cool because it's a murder mystery type of thing, and the aliens on the small town.
You put like the pieces together.
And like Hal is dead, and like it'd be cool if another character was dead, just not Hal Jordan.
Yeah,
that's my opinion on it. It's just like when I see him dead like that, we're 2 movies into the DCU, we're 1 episode into the Lantern TV show, and I see Hal Jordan dead on my screen. I don't think I'm ever gonna like it, even though I still love John.
He looked at his hand at the end.
He also doesn't have the ring.
So how is he gonna like take over if he doesn't have the ring?
He's gonna go find the ring, and the ring's gonna choose him, and he's gonna be the DCU Green Lantern. Like the whole story is probably gonna be him. Like, where's Hal's ring? And he's gonna go get it and earn it. Probably.
Do you like that?
Yes, I like that, but I would have rather get a couple years of Hal Jordan in the DCU before we move on to John. But it's like not any John hate, because I think the actor Aaron Pierre, I'm pretty sure is his name. He's great. I loved him in this movie, or in this episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, wasn't very happy with Hal dying in the first episode. I enjoyed the interrogation scene. I thought that was really good, the Hal Jordan scene. And I'm also not gonna act like I like read Green Lantern comics, or like I'm super like in depth with Green Lantern lore or whatever. But just what I see is what I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I thought the whole episode, a lot of the stuff like where Hal was in the courtroom and he was being kind of stupid and he was like, I don't know, he just didn't seem very smart. Was kind of bothered me a little bit. But I'm also like not a Hal Jordan enthusiast. Like I don't know how he's exactly supposed to be, but. All in all, I really enjoyed the last scene where he's interrogating him and you realize like Hal Jordan is the man. Like he knows what's going on.
Yeah, I like that.
That's pretty much it.
Like I like the sheriff's realization when she's like, "Oh shit!" Like
he knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing. Yeah, and she didn't want him to like interrogate him like the whole episode. So I liked that.
Thoughts on the way the Green Lantern ring powers look? Like the gooey looks like I don't know.
Well, at least he's green.
Yeah, at least he's green, but we don't see the suit yet.
You think it's yellow?
I think the suit...
It looks like rusty green.
But that suit that where I'm talking about is like prime Hal Jordan when he's like in his prime, like as a younger guy 10 years ago. And why is that suit rusty green? If anything, it should be when he says, it's like wearing a tie. Like wearing a tie is cool, but you realize it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
If anything, it should be that suit where he's older that should be rusty green.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, that's supposed to be him. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just want a green suit.
Yeah.
But it also was like, I don't know if it's confirmed yellow. It just looked kind of rusty to me.
Yeah.
And it didn't look very good.
Well, at least like his powers are green.
Yeah, for sure. But also it's like, obviously Hal's going to die. So it's all about what John's suit looks like. Because that's our Green Lantern in the DCU. Yeah. If John's suit is yellow or like rusty green, then that's a problem.
Yeah. Guess we'll see. But I thought his powers were cool.
Okay. So, you're going to keep watching it?
Yeah, I'll probably watch it.
Okay, I'm going to for sure keep watching it as well.
A new show to watch on Sundays.
Yep, new show on Sundays other than House of the Dragon. Let us know what your thoughts on the Lanterns TV show. I enjoyed it. I had some problems with Hal dying, of course, but we'll see where they go with the storyline. I'm not going to give it a score or completely hate on it or completely love it because it's the pilot of a 10-episode TV show.
Yeah.
If that were the case, I would give House of the Dragon Season 3 a 10 out of 10 when it's not. Okay. So, on to the next thing. D23 announced the casting of the X-Men and a whole bunch of other stuff that we'll talk about. What did you think about the casting of the X-Men, Cyclops, Rogue, Professor X? Who else?
I mean, I like how I don't know some of them.
Yes.
The actors. Well, I know some of them, but not like a few of them. So I kind of like that. Because these are going to be like the future of our MCU.
For sure.
So it's kind of cool because like the OG Avengers, like I'm sure some of them were like still, like Chris Evans wasn't like huge before Captain America, you know?
I like the idea.
So it's like they're going to be like that now, which I like.
I like the idea that they're going to make the way, if this all goes correctly, and we love these adaptations of the X-Men, except for certain actors, obviously, like the only ones that I really don't know are Storm, and I forget
Professor X. I don't really know him either.
Christopher. I've heard his name. Like the Storm. I forgot Maya Bond. I'm pretty sure that's her name.
I'm pretty sure this is like her intro.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And Storm is such a huge character in the X-Men mythos and everything. So like the fact that Abby, like she mentioned, like someone like Chris Evans, who like that character. Them playing that character like made them, or they played the character so good that
people know him as Captain America.
Yes, as Captain America. It's gonna be like
not that he wasn't like famous or anything before that, but like these characters are gonna like make them known more. I guess
like they're gonna make their acting careers like this character. Not saying that like this is gonna be like their best performance or whatever, but like you know what I mean. Like that type of thing. Instead of like just phoning in an A-lister for all of the X-Men and all of the school.
Adam Driver is Mr. Sinister. Right?
That's also just a villain.
Yeah, I know, but I think that's cool.
That is cool. That's cool. Yeah, I think that's really, really good.
He's like the only like, I think like kind of the biggest actor in the new movie.
Yeah, for sure. I would say like I guess now mainstream is the Indy Navarrete as Rogue. What do you think of that? Obviously, she's not like the biggest right now. She's like the biggest thing ever, but that's because of how good of Obsession was and how good her performance was.
I think after Obsession is definitely like that was like her starting point for sure. Like she's getting like so much recognition.
But I still don't hate it though because she's not. I wouldn't say she's like an A-lister.
Yeah, no, she's not. Yeah. I'm saying that she's getting so much recognition now because she's such a great actress. So
what did you think of that casting?
I think it's cool. I see a lot of people hating on it though.
Yeah. What do you say to that?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I just see people hating that she's not like tall enough and that she just doesn't look the part. But she looks fine. Yeah. I mean, she's a great actress. So
yeah. So
have faith.
I kind of have the same opinion as you. From what I'm also like, just like the Green Lantern stuff. I think this stuff, the things we're talking about this episode are a lot different than some of the other stuff. Like if we talk about the MCU or we talk about Batman together or something like that, it's a lot different. Or we talk about Game of Thrones. It's a lot different because I think both of us, out of like all the superhero media, the X-Men and Green Lantern stuff is like stuff that we have a little less knowledge on than other stuff.
It's not our strong suit.
Yeah. So, but we're getting into it, and from what I've seen from X-Men '97, because I've been watching, not gonna lie, and I'm enjoying it. The Rogue that I see in X-Men '97 is like the one that I relate to because that's really the only one. And like the ones from the old movie, I don't really remember the actress playing the character though. But specifically the one from X-Men '97. I don't think Indy Navarrete is like the perfect casting for Rogue, but I also don't like get the hate, and I don't really care because she's a great actress, and a lot of people were like really upset at like certain features, which I can understand for like casting. But at the end of the day, I don't know that much about the X-Men, and I only have that recollection of Rogue from X-Men '97. And I think she's a great actress, and I think she gave still the best performance in all of 2026. So, like,
what's gonna happen is that she's getting cast right now. She is getting so much hate, and that's obviously gonna happen. But whenever the movie actually comes out, I already have a feeling everyone's gonna love her as her. So it's like. Sure. It happens every time.
They're not going to not love her as Rogue.
And they're not going to recast her. They already casted her. So it's like, what are you going to do about it? You know?
Yeah. Let's live with it. She's a great actress and she's going to play a great Rogue. Like, I don't see the hate other than like diehard comic book fans or like diehard X-Men cartoon fans, which like love the character Rogue and like would have gone with a different actress with like different features for the character Rogue. I don't really get like they casted a great actress that fits the role. It's fine.
Yeah.
The only other thing is like I know Rogue has like a
Southern
accent. We'll see.
I think she can do it.
I'm not gonna knock her until I hear her accent as Rogue and her.
Like you can't really say anything until you actually see her.
Yeah.
You know. So it's like she's gonna have totally different hair. Like I'm sure they're gonna like put her in like certain like outfits and stuff, so she's gonna look the part. But right now she doesn't because she's just not in her part.
And I don't think the acting's a problem, as we saw in Obsession.
Yeah, she's going to be great.
Yeah. Okay. What about the other ones? I don't really know the Storm actress, but I think it's also a good good casting from just like looks. I think the Kit Connor as Cyclops is really good.
Yeah,
he's in. What is he in?
He's in Heartstopper.
Okay, yeah.
That's like the only thing he's known for. It's like a romance show.
Yeah, I think I like that one. I saw that one getting a lot of hate as well, but I enjoy that him as Cyclops. He seems cool. And him with Jean, him and Sadie Sink look like they'd be a good duo. That's cool. What else? The Christopher Abbott. See, a lot of this I don't
see a lot of people hate on that too.
And why?
I don't know, just because he's not bald, but like
he's gonna be
bald.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know.
A lot of these castings I don't know much about the actors except Indy Navarrete just from Obsession, like the one that I've really seen a performance. So I'm not gonna and Adam Driver, which is obviously I think a home run. But
who else was there? Jean Grey.
The Weaving girl for Emma Frost, but we've known that
she's a good actress too.
Yeah. They're still yet to cast Beast and Nightcrawler, We'll see who they cast for those.
Mystique.
Yeah. So a lot of people wanted Eddie Navarrete to be Mystique.
I know I saw an interview of her saying that she would want to play her too. I think she was just teasing.
Who knows? But yeah, Rogue. These casting announcements are good. I enjoyed all of them. People can hate the Eddie Navarrete one. People can hate the other ones. You're never gonna truly know until you see the movie. That's how I always think. And if you see the movie and you hate Eddie Navarrete as Rogue, or you hate Christopher Abbott as Professor X, then hate them. But as of right now, I think they just cast a bunch of good actors.
Just gotta give them a chance, honestly.
Yeah, for sure. Other than the X-Men stuff, we got a Doomsday trailer, or do you want to talk about some of the other movies that got announced?
We can still talk about D23, yeah.
Okay.
So we can talk about Doomsday.
Okay. So the Avengers Doomsday trailer, the new one, dropped. Your full thoughts on it?
I thought it was the best trailer that they've released so far.
I agree.
So that gave me a little bit of hope, I'm not going to lie. Whenever I first watched it, I was like, okay, I'm excited now.
What specifically gave you hope?
I think that scene that they showed with Reed Richards talking to Doom.
Yeah.
He's like, Victor, what did you do?
So, it gives them a background to where the Fantastic Four know Doom, and they've known
in the
Doom
beginning
for a
of
long
that
time.
when Sue's talking at the beginning, and she's talking about him.
Yeah, so apparently they've been friends for a long time, and he's lost something. He's lost his mom, and he is now he's becoming Dr. Doom, and it's like a huge like flip upside down for them. So you're saying that just by the Fantastic Four knowing Dr. Doom beforehand?
I think I already knew that from like comics and stuff, and my brother told me that.
Yeah, but you're saying for this movie, them knowing Doom before, like, just will help you?
Yeah, like I thought the scene looked great.
Yeah, I know. I think Pedro Pascal's acting his butt off in that scene.
Yeah, so that's why as well.
So I think that does help me as well. I think the scene's really good. I think Pedro Pascal is acting very good in that scene. And I know that it's like the Fantastic Four know Doom, right? Mm-hmm. But it's also like when I'm watching that scene, it's Reed asking like, Victor, what did you do? What did you do? But does it not still like dawn upon you that like, yeah, that scene is good and they're acting good, but there's nothing really behind it because we've never seen them interact still. Like, we didn't know that Reed knew Doom. Like, they're just kind of plopping this dramatic scene, and there's no, like in the Fantastic Four movie, it would have been cool if, like, Doom was a good guy with them. And then that turn made you have an emotional, like, turn and connection with that relationship. Like, yes, that scene is cool, but we have no relationship with them, and is that all you need, or am I crazy for thinking that you'd still need a little bit more?
No, you're not crazy for that, because I do still think that too, so that's the whole reason why I was, like, so worried about it in the first place. Like, the movie.
Yes, because
before this trailer.
I feel like maybe in this trailer specifically, like, the big thing is, like, oh, we're supposed to think Reed and all of them know Doom, and that's super cool, and we're supposed to be super emotionally attached, but we didn't know that Reed knew Doom, and we still don't know what their relationship was, so obviously in the movie...
Maybe they'll show, like, flashbacks and stuff.
Yeah, but I'm just saying... That would be cool, but do you think that could hinder the movie? Because if they would have properly built up Doom and showed that in maybe the Fantastic Four movie, we didn't need those flashbacks in this movie. It all comes back to build up. And could that, like, mess up the pacing of the movie? So what are you saying, like, you think
there should have been, like, Doom scenes in, like, Fantastic Four?
I think that would have been cool.
There should have been, like, another Fantastic Four movie.
Maybe, or just Doom scenes in the Fantastic Four I think would be cool.
I mean, they have to do that.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Now they have to do that because Reed and them know Doom now. We get that scene. For me...
It's going to be like, I'm going to feel nothing whenever he just like pops up and they're like, oh, like,
yes,
we used to be friends, we're not even seeing
But we're definitely going to get that backstory with
Yeah.
Doom in Fantastic Four, which is not a problem because they gave backstory, a lot of backstory in Infinity War with Thanos and stuff like that in like the middle of the movie. I just think there's so much in this movie and there's so much going on. And I think the need to really flesh out that backstory, maybe in the middle of this movie or the start of this movie, could hurt it because we've never seen it before. It's always going to come back to the build-up with Doom. But I don't think that the Reed stuff is a bad thing. I just think in the back of my head, when he's screaming at him, this is really cool. Pedro Pascal's acting his butt off. But this is still the first time I've ever seen these characters interact.
Yeah.
That's about it. What else did we get in the trailer? I thought it looked really cool. The shot of Doom, like, fucking coming out of the spaceship and, like, landing with the Sentinels is super cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
He's got hella aura. He looks really good.
And I want to talk about, because you said that they show Tobey Maguire's...
Oh, yeah, we can talk about that for sure.
Like, world in there.
So I don't think they show it. I don't know if that's it specifically.
Well, that's what people are saying.
Yeah, for sure. That's been a leak going around. So we'll talk about that for sure. How do you feel about, so in Doomsday Secret Wars comics, the reason everything is happening is because in the MCU we had stuff like No Way Home where Peter makes a wish that he's not supposed to make and like certain stuff gets fucked up. Spider-Man's come into other Spider-Man's worlds, or like in Endgame when they go back in time travel and change some stuff, or they don't change some stuff. But there's been a lot of stuff like that in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and stuff like that's not supposed to happen. Or like Cap going back to his other world with Peggy and living his life like that. Not supposed to happen. Yeah. So what ends up happening is incursions where worlds collide. So, and the only way to not have both worlds be destroyed is for one of the worlds to fight and like basically kill everyone else on the other world so their world can live. And a big leak or a big talking point is that Tobey Maguire's universe is going to have an incursion with the Fox X-Men universe. That's what everyone's saying. It's in the original trailer when Professor X is like looking up and there's a whole bunch of like lights on him. That's supposed to be like Tobey Maguire's universe fighting or having an incursion with the X-Men universe. How would you feel about Tobey Maguire being in Avengers Doomsday and like maybe an opening scene of the Fox X-Men verse, like all of the X-Men fighting Tobey on his like last stand, and like that's how Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man goes out?
I mean, I think it would be cool. Like, seeing that.
Yeah.
Like, I'll literally scream if I see that in the movie theater, but it'll also be really sad, too.
Yeah, but I think even if Tobey's Spider-Man does die in that scene, if he puts up a good fight against the X-Men, like...
It'll be a good way
It'll be a good way to go out, and even though really, really sad, I think it'll be one of the most saddest moments in the entirety of the MCU, because that character, people who have lived for a very, very long time, or like older people that are going to this movie are going to get really emotional because they grew up with that Spider-Man, and that's going to be a cool callback for them. And I don't think that'll be too, like, if that's just something at the start when they're showing like incursions and like maybe that's where the cameo stuff really gets going, I don't think that'll be too bad, but I think that'll be the best, like one of the best like last stands for any freaking character in all the MCU.
Yeah.
How much of a fight you think he'll put up? Realistically, because he's not winning
against the X-Men.
The Fox X-Men, like the Hugh Jackman.
I mean, him by himself.
He's the only hero in his universe.
I mean, he's gonna put up a fight, but he's definitely gonna die.
Yeah.
There's no way.
So what do you think of? What do you think of maybe in the Spider-Man Brand New Day end credit scene, that Spider-Man in space maybe not being
that's what people are
Tom,
saying, yeah.
like we're saying, but it being Tobey having an incursion with the X-Men universe.
That's what people were saying. That's right. But I remember whenever we came out of the movie theater, people were saying that it was Tobey.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that. I mean, it's obviously going to be Tobey. I've already seen like pictures that people are posting. I can't tell if it's real though.
What?
It's like a freaking Wolverine and then Gambit and Tobey in like a picture, and they're on like a ship. And it looks like real.
I haven't seen that at all. It's not AI?
I don't know. That's why I can't tell.
Yeah.
But people are saying that, like, this Doomsday trailer just came out. Like, it was leaked, like, a while ago. And it's actually real.
I've seen it, yeah.
So it's like, people are saying that this, like, the Tobey thing is real.
Yeah, that'd be insane.
I'll show you the picture.
But yeah, the Tobey stuff is pretty crazy. I think that'd be an amazing last stand for Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. It would definitely get me a little choked up. Like, if they do the scene right, and he's like fighting for all the people and he's being Spider-Man, and the X-Men like don't want to kill him either because they know he's a good guy. Oh, that'd be so cool. That'd be one of the cameos where I think I would really accept, because it makes sense because the incursions. It's like the perfect setup for like having a whole bunch of cameos, especially with Tobey's Spider-Man. It would be a good send-off for his character.
Yeah, it does make sense. So I think that's cool. So you don't think like Tom Holland's gonna come out in it?
No, I think Tom Holland will be in Secret Wars, and I think the thing in space is Tobey.
Yeah.
Because if Tom Holland was in Avengers Doomsday, why wouldn't they market Spider-Man in Avengers Doomsday?
Yeah.
Like, they marketed the Hulk for Spider-Man Brand New Day because they wanted people to get butts in seats, but it's a Spider-Man movie. And they just saw that Spider-Man Brand New Day made $2 billion, by the way, which is really awesome. Why wouldn't you put Spider-Man in the trailers? That would be an instant other $2 billion off of Spider-Man Brand New Day to people to go see Tom Spider-Man again.
Yeah.
I think if they're covering him up, that's a shame, but, like, I think Spider-Man will be in this. They just really can't show him because it's not. Like, why would they not market Tom? He's the MCU Spider-Man. The only reason they would be hiding a Spider-Man in this movie is because it's Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
Which is going to be insane.
That would be really insane. Like,
what else is in this trailer that you saw? That you liked or didn't like?
Well, there was a lot of... They showed, like, Steve in everything. I still don't know, like, what his whole role is in the movie, I'm not gonna lie.
I've seen a lot about this. What do you think about the lack of Sam Wilson Captain America in these trailers?
I know, they only showed him, like,
They're doing
one
him
time.
so dirty, bro.
Yeah.
They give him a movie, they make him Captain America, they instantly bring Steve back. They're doing my guy so dirty. Even though we're not big fans of the movie, what do you think of that? And do you think they're gonna? I think Sam Wilson might die early in the movie. Actually,
really?
Yes.
That would be even worse.
It's so obvious that they hate him as Captain America. Like, they're sidelining him so bad. He's supposed to be the leader of the Avengers. We're getting nothing of him in these trailers. It just feels like he's Falcon again.
He's supposed to be the leader of the Avengers.
Yes, it's Sam Wilson's Avengers.
Oh yeah,
Remember when they made the new Avengers, the Thunderbolts, and Sam Wilson was like, "Nah, I've already got my team." He's supposed to be the leader of the Avengers, and he's not in these trailers. And you know who's in these trailers? Chris Evans, Captain America. He's gonna be Captain America, bro. They're doing him so dirty, bro. He should be a pillar in this movie, and all the posters have Chris Evans' face plastered on it, which I'm not mad at them for because it's Chris Evans, and then the Captain America in the MCU as like the Falcon in the top right. It's so dumb. Are you upset or do you not really care about Sam Wilson's Captain America?
I'm not saying that I don't care because I do care. He's great, but the fact that he is like Captain America right now, they're just not like showing. Like I'm pretty sure they've literally only shown him like for 1 second all of the trailers.
I don't think he's got a line in any of the trailers.
No, he doesn't. They literally just show him.
Yeah. It's pretty dumb.
It's really
I think
sad,
he'll die.
honestly.
I think he'll die early. I'm not gonna lie, because the way the marketing's going, them already bringing back Steve, and them post Secret Wars wanting to reboot these characters, he's dying in Secret Wars or Doomsday for sure, and then they'll reboot it with another Steve Rogers post Secret Wars, which feels bad, but I wanted to get your thoughts on that. Anything else?
How do you feel about that?
I think it's dumb that they're sidelining Sam. And I don't buy that Steve is going to be in that shirt the entire movie. He's going to put on the Captain America shit.
I know.
And they're only hiding it because it's like, oh, we have a Captain America and Sam Wilson, but we don't want to show yet that Steve is just going to be Captain America again in this movie.
Yeah.
He's not going to be in that fucking black shirt the entire movie.
Yeah, he's literally in like a freaking whole full dad fit.
Yeah, I don't know what that is about.
The scenes with Thor. Really good.
Yeah, I think Thor's cool.
They show him like with freaking his hammer.
What do you think about how OP fucking Doom is?
Doom is, yeah, I was about to say. Insane. It's giving
like too OP, no?
It's giving what's his name from Invincible? What's his name?
Thrag?
Yeah. It's literally giving that whenever he like punches him.
Thor is one of the strongest in all of the Marvel universe. And they have Sentry. And I know that like those are the only two, but like for Thor to not be able to touch Doom is like, I'm not the biggest comic reader, but it's like, do you think, it feels like they were like overplaying him a little bit. Like Doom's not supposed to be that strong. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I think he looks pretty OP, which is kind of
it's pretty crazy. Like how are they gonna? I don't know.
We'll see. I think the Sentinels that he's working with too is cool. They look good.
I think all the X-Men are gonna die.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All of them.
Yeah.
Literally all of them.
Yeah, for sure. They have to because they're casting a whole.
So
they're
Toby
already
and
casting.
All of the X-Men are gonna die.
I think the X-Men are gonna kill Toby in the Incursion, but then later Doom is gonna kill all the X-Men. They're all dead, 100%. None of them are living. They're casting a new X-Men right now.
Yeah. R.I.P. all of them, bro.
So predictions on who's gonna die in Avengers Doomsday and live for Secret Wars. I think
Tobey Maguire.
Obviously Toby's dying. All of the X-Men are dying. I think that Sam Wilson's dying just by the way they're marketing it. You think Bucky's gonna die?
I saw some people say that.
Why?
Imagine.
Why would Bucky die though?
I don't know. Maybe some of the Thunderbolts are gonna die.
Okay. I can live with that.
Part of Thunderbolts.
Okay,
Or New Avengers, whatever.
Who else? I think you need Bucky for Secret Wars.
Shuri.
Shuri's definitely dead.
Because they're
Shuri's
having a
definitely
new
fucking dead.
Black Panther.
Well, actually, no. I'm Shuri's not dead.
Why?
Shuri is in Black Panther 3. She's cast in the movie.
When's that coming out?
2028. At post Secret Wars. She's not dead. She will live.
That's a little bit of a spoiler.
A little bit of a spoiler. Yeah, she's not dead for sure. But I don't think. Okay. There's another. Okay, last scene we'll talk about. There's another shot. I think
Namor.
Namor might die. Yeah, but there's another one. There's another person that I think is 100% dead.
Who?
I'm blanking right now. Keep talking.
Who else do I think is gonna die? I think
Johnny Storm is 100% dead.
Really?
That scene of the light behind him and him holding on to Franklin, he's 100% sacrificing himself for Franklin, and he's gonna just die.
Already?
Yes.
No way.
Maybe not in this movie, but Secret Wars, I think he's dead. That happens in the comics. He sacrifices himself for all of the Avengers and all of the Marvel heroes, and Johnny Storm dies. I think that is 100% him dying.
Well, if he does it like that, I wouldn't be mad at it, but like, already?
Yeah.
You don't think that's gonna happen until Secret Wars?
We'll see. I think he's dead though, for sure, in either one of the movies, which kind of sucks because I could be wrong because post Secret Wars it's supposed to be Fantastic Four, whoever the new Avengers they cast, Tom Holland Spider-Man and the new X-Men. So we'll see from there. But I think prediction on a limb, I think Johnny Storm's dying. Johnny Storm, Sam Wilson, the X-Men, and Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. And we're also obviously gonna get probably like a whole bunch of other cameos that just like die in incursions that are just gonna be it's just gonna be a cameo fest. Yeah. Like what would be the coolest cameo fest incursion world that you think would be like the coolest last stand for them to fight each other? Like fucking Andrew Garfield Spider-Man versus
or like the old
Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider, like something like that.
Or like
what would be the coolest cameo fight?
Like the old freaking Hulks.
Oh, that would be cool.
It's like
the 2003 Hulk,
yeah,
like the big ass
Edward
one.
Norton.
No, that's the MCU Hulk.
I know, but yeah, true. The other one with that guy. What's his name? Eric Bana, I think.
Yeah.
That one. That's the one I was thinking.
Okay. What else would be cool?
Because that one, no one thinks about that one. He'll just pop up and he'll just like die, you know?
Yeah, but that. I think the Tobey Maguire versus the X-Men is like just such a cool cameo fest.
That would be cool. All of them are gonna die, yeah. Because we don't really like need them anymore.
No, Tobey Maguire is 100%
specifically.
Yeah, 100% gonna be just a cameo send off for Tobey Maguire. But I'll be there for every second of it. That'd be so cool. Who else would be cool? I don't know. What are some spin like a non-Marvel, non-MCU movies?
Like freaking Venom.
Yeah, like the Sonyverse stuff. Yeah. That'd be cool.
Who else is in this? Morbius.
Yeah, like what if the Sonyverse, like Sinister Six, like Kraven, Rhino, Venom, like had an incursion with Andrew Garfield's world, and like Andrew Garfield finally got his Sinister Six moment in Avengers Doomsday.
Oh my god, that'd be so cool.
That would be really cool. Yeah, we'll see. But if Toby's back, give me Andrew as well.
Yeah.
But that's also like...
I don't think like Kraven and all of them are going to like come though.
I know. I'm just like putting hypothetical scenarios of incursions that could happen.
They already said that they're not even like doing any of those...
Sony stuff?
Yeah, because they do so bad in the box office. So yeah, I don't think that. But Andrew Garfield, that's a possibility for sure, I feel like.
Yeah. Or what if in some way like Andrew Garfield has an incursion with Toby's verse and like it's like Toby and Andrew last stand versus the Fox X-Men? That's not possible, I don't think. But that'd be so, like I'm just like spitballing here.
Yeah.
But then everything we're talking about right now is also the problem with Doomsday.
Miles Morales. Do you think they're going to introduce a live action Miles Morales? Imagine.
I don't know. We'll see.
Well, yeah, that's literally what people said too. For the Spider-Man end credits, Brandon Daniel end credits, they were like, "Oh, it's Miles."
Yeah. Well, that's the whole problem with Doomsday. It's like it could be all this stuff and we just don't know.
Yeah, we just gotta wait.
Yeah. Trailer was good though. I like that trailer.
I think it's gonna be Toby though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's for sure Toby. I think like a shoe-in Toby versus Fox X-Men 100%. Mm-hmm. Which is gonna be one of the best scenes in all the MCU. I feel like.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Also, I think Deadpool's in this movie. I saw that.
Oh yeah, and Wolverine. Right?
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, he's the one who announced it. And I'm telling you, I saw that picture and it was literally Wolverine and then it was Gambit and then it was Toby. They were in like a freaking ship or something. They were like buckled in. I'm so serious.
So crazy, bro. Okay, let's move on. I wanted to talk a little bit about Incredibles 3.
Okay.
Incredibles 3 got announced at D23. Incredibles 1 is, if you don't watch the podcast, Incredibles 1 is one of my favorite superhero movies of all time.
I saw that the kids are really just going to be like the main characters.
Yes, so that's what I want to talk about. So Incredibles 3 got announced at D23. Incredibles 1 is one of my favorite movies of all time. I love that movie so much. Incredibles 2, I don't love as much.
Yeah.
And Incredibles 3, which they're coming out with, I think in 2028, 2029, whatever. They say that Jack, Violet, and Dash are going to be main parts in this movie, which I really, really want them to be. But I'm afraid of some of the concept art that they showed, some of the official art that they showed of Mr. Incredible being like washed or whatever, like he can't do it anymore. If they go through that storyline again, I'm going to be pretty sad. And if they don't do a time skip in Incredibles 3 where Violet, Jack, and Dash aren't older and aren't like doing their own thing and having their own villains, I think I'm going to hate this movie.
Yeah, I feel like they have
because
to
they've been the same age now. If there's no time skip for 3 movies, and all 3 movies, if this theoretical scenario is true where they don't get a time skip, it's going to be about Mr. Incredible, Mrs. Incredible being kind of washed, and Violet, Jack, and Dash having to come save them and having them to come help. If this movie is them 3, like, again, proving themselves to where they can fight, even though in Incredibles 2, they kind of prove themselves, they go on missions and have suits with their parents. If there's no time skip, and that also means that Jack is not, like, a factor in this movie at all, because he's still a baby, I will think I'm going to hate this movie. I need there to be a time skip. I need Violet to be her own hero. I need Dash to be his own hero. And Jack to be like a teenager. I think that's the only way I'm going to love this movie.
Yeah, I agree.
And give the reins to them. Because I've seen some concept art where it's Mr. Incredible, he's kind of washed. And if he can't really do it anymore. And if they do that again and it's really focused on the parents, which I love the parents, I love them as characters, I just really need the time skip.
Yeah,
and for the movie to be fully about them.
Do you think it's like that type, like Toy Story type thing?
What do you mean?
Where they don't age?
I hope not, because they didn't age in the first movie.
Without like doing movies, and then they're still the same age. You know?
I mean, that's what happened with the first one. That's what I'm saying. It's been so long. If we get Jack, Dash, Violet again, same age in high school,
they have to do that. I feel like
that's all I'm saying. Is if it doesn't happen, I'm going to hate the movie.
Yeah, I agree.
I want Violet, Dash to be some sort of duo, and maybe like them mentoring Jack, even though Jack is the strongest out of the whole entire family.
Yeah, I would like to see him growing up because he's
a baby. He's been a baby for the last 2 movies. I need him to be a real character. Yeah, I need a huge time skip.
Yeah.
Where Violet and Dash maybe are like a little bit of a duo, and they're teaching Jack what it is to be a hero, because they've had those 1 and 2 with the mom and dad.
Yeah.
And I want them to have their own villain and everything. Maybe even give me like a Mr. Incredible or Mrs. Incredible like death to like have it affect Violet and Dash and Jack. I would love that. As long as you don't give me Mr. Incredible's washed again and they're all fighting as a family, which I love, but not for the 3rd movie in a row.
Yeah. I agree.
I even want them to have their own suits. Like full time skip, bro. Let Violet be her own hero.
I agree with that.
Even though it's The Incredibles, I know, but that's what I want.
Yeah.
If this movie doesn't have a time skip, I'm saying it today, in 2026, I'm going to hate it. Give me a full time skip.
We'll see.
You want to talk about other stuff? Frozen 3 got announced. Go for it.
I'm really excited about Frozen 3. They showed did you see the clip?
A little bit of it.
They showed a full, I don't know, I think it was 2 minutes, but the clip started off with it being on his wedding, on Kristoff's wedding night, and I don't know, it looks like there's something that Elsa's looking at, and they follow it, and it's a evil villain, an evil ice queen. So it's interesting. I think it looks cool. It showed her talking and stuff. I don't know, they didn't show her face, but they showed her hand and stuff.
Yeah.
So she looks like a dark, evil ice queen. She has looks like she has the same kind of powers as Elsa.
Mm-hmm. I know you're excited about the trailer, but do you think a Frozen 3 is needed? And if it's bad, what does it do to the Frozen franchise for you?
I think it's needed, honestly.
Okay.
Well,
you're the expert.
You didn't really watch Frozen.
Exactly.
2.
That's why I'm asking you. I'm not like saying.
Well, the end of Frozen 2, it's like kind of like insinuates that there's gonna be a part 3.
Okay.
So because Anna's queen by the end of that movie, Elsa's doing her own thing in the forest. So it's just like, I feel like we need that. And they're saying that Olaf's gonna have a little love interest, which I think will be cute.
Yeah.
So I think it's cool. I'm excited. I've just always been a Frozen girl ever since the first one came out.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I'm excited. I think it'll be good. Hopefully.
That's Frozen 3.
And I like how they're gonna do like a villain now. I don't think they've ever done one.
The first one was just like Elsa fighting her powers.
Elsa was the villain.
Yes, and the second one was what?
Second one was really, there was no villain, honestly.
So you're saying like there's gonna be a real fucking like Elsa's gonna box some villain. That'd be cool.
It was really just like them figuring out like their parents' past, and the second one like just like more backstory because they died.
Now this one is gonna be like a real conflict.
Yeah. And like it was more Elsa like finding herself again as well. She literally like at the end of the movie, like she's like so free. Like that's why Anna's the queen now. So yeah, I think this will be cool. Actually seeing like a real villain.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited for. Like imagine seeing like an evil ice queen and Elsa go against each other.
They fight each other. Yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Elsa's like the best friggin' Disney character ever, in my opinion. I think she's so great. She's literally so powerful. It's insane.
Agreed. So
I'm excited.
There's some other stuff that happened at D23.
Tangled live action,
which I'll let you talk about in a little bit. But we're getting a low on time, so
Yeah.
I do want to do to combine all of this. I wanted to play a game with you about the stuff that got announced at both San Diego Comic-Con and D23.
Okay.
And then I'll let you talk about Tangled, and then we'll skip House of the Dragon, and then we'll go home.
Okay.
So this is a blind ranking. How excited you are for these projects that have got announced at D23 and San Diego Comic-Con. Ready?
Okay. Blind ranking?
Yes. 6 of them.
So wait, like what I'm most excited for?
What are you most excited for? Okay. First one that we haven't talked about is Coco 2.
I saw that.
Thoughts on that and how excited you are?
I saw that and I was like,
Not very good?
I think they announced that a long time ago. I think they like showed like pictures or something, but I'm not really excited for that, honestly. Like, what else are they gonna do in Coco 2? I thought Coco was just good by itself, honestly.
Okay. So it's gonna be lower on your list?
Yeah. How many?
6.
I'm gonna put it at. Honestly, I'm just gonna put it at 6.
Okay. Coco 2 is going on your least
I'm
excited for the D23 announcements. This is also San Diego Comic-Con.
I mean, I'll probably watch it.
Oh, for sure.
But, I mean, I think it was needed? No, I don't.
Okay.
So
Next one up, we just talked about it, Frozen 3.
Frozen 3, I think that might be my number 1, I'm not gonna lie.
Most excited for Frozen 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one up is the MCU X-Men movie / the castings that they announced at D23.
X-Men?
Yes. Castings plus the movie that's coming out.
I am excited for that. I think that would be really, really cool. So I'm gonna put that at 2. Put that 2.
Okay. So you got Frozen and then the X-Men movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one up, which is a San Diego Comic-Con announcement. Black Panther 3. With David Johnson as our new Black Panther.
I think like what you said, what you were talking about last time, it is a little bit like, what are they gonna do, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put it at 5. Is that crazy?
Okay, so it's 6, 5, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not crazy. There's been a lot of stuff announced. We'll see when the movie comes out. I think David Johnson is a good fit for Black Panther, obviously.
I think
it's just story-wise.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 more. Your 3 and 4 spot. Next one up is the live-action Tangled movie. Like, what did you think of the look, and how excited are you for him?
I think it looks great.
Okay.
I am excited for it, but honestly,
You
like,
also
I
have
had
some
like
doubts about it, though, no?
Yeah, I just have mixed feelings about it, just because like, why do we need a live action Tangled? I've talked about that before, but I mean, it could be good, and it looks good. So I'm gonna say, and also my doubts are too, like Pascal and Max.
Yeah.
Because they're just, I don't know how that will look in live
I
action.
saw that her hair is practical, which is cool.
Yeah, I like that. Really cool. I'm gonna say, we'll say 3.
Okay, so your last spot is 4 on your most excited for announcements at D23 and San Diego Comic-Con. Your 4th spot, Abby, is one that I'm very excited for, Zootopia 3.
Oh yeah, I'm really excited about that one. I'm really excited.
Yeah, gonna be very good.
With,
I think
like,
that has
birds
the
and
potential of being one of the best animated trilogies of all time.
Yeah, it could be, because Zootopia 2 was really good.
Yeah, and Zootopia 1 is also very good.
Yeah, it's literally amazing.
Okay, give your thoughts on the sighting that we got of the live-action Tangled 2 main characters, and then we'll get out of here.
I thought like that video. There was like a video that they showed of them at D23 where they're like talking to the camera, like behind the scenes stuff.
Yes,
and I thought like the sets look really good.
Love that they're filming on real sets.
Yeah, real sets. Yeah. Yeah, like where they're at. I know they're in like somewhere in Europe, but it looked really nice. So I'm really excited about that. And it, like the shots that they showed, it literally looked like the animated movie. So I think it'll look really nice. I like the way her dress looks. I like the way she looks. A lot of people were doubting that because people are like, she doesn't look like Rapunzel, you know, but she looks great. I like her hair. And the guy who's playing Flynn Rider, I know he's a good actor. I've seen him and stuff. So I have faith in it. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited.
Okay.
But it looks, oh yeah, Catherine Hahn as Mother Gothel. I'm really excited about that. I think that's what I'm most excited for because she is like perfect for the role. People love that. And I love that. She's literally perfect for it.
That's awesome.
And I was literally watching Tangled like last night.
And you were thinking about it or
my
what?
stepsister. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was like, she'll do this role so good. She already, like, that little clip that they showed of her looked great.
Yeah.
So
your only real doubts are with the horse and the gecko.
Yeah, and they're also like incorporating like new stuff. I know that guy from Andor.
Okay.
Is coming out in it. I think his name is Diego Luna. I think he's in
I know
Andor,
who you're
right?
talking about. I don't know his name, but I know.
But he's gonna be like a new character or something. I'm not sure what they're gonna do with that, but I mean, I don't know. So I don't really have like a huge opinion on it.
All right, those are Abby's thoughts on the live-action Tangled movie. Let us know what you think in the comments below about the MCU, the Lanterns TV show, which we reviewed on this episode. There's still a lot to go. Obviously, we'll keep reviewing that. Avengers Doomsday, obviously, we'll be here for that all the way up until December. If you're still watching, give us a follow on TikTok. We're really close to 1,000 followers, which we'd appreciate. I just made a new TikTok account for sports, which I'm going to start posting on, which would be cool. Follow Abby on her TikTok account. Follow me on my other movie TikTok account would be appreciated. And subscribe on YouTube. That'd be awesome as well. Next week, we are going to be talking about another Lanterns episode.
And we're going to be talking about House of the Dragon next week.
House of the Dragon a little bit.
She's running out of time.
And then we'll also be talking about... We'll see what we'll be talking about. Probably play some games or something. Does anything come out soon? What comes out next? Lanterns just came out. Clayface is in October.
We're going to watch Prime Time next month.
Prime Time. Yeah, I forgot to talk to you about that. Robert Pattinson's the GOAT.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. What about Dune Part 3? Avengers Doomsday in December, which I'm super excited about. What are we watching first? Can we say it on 3? 1, 2, 3. I'm watching Dune first.
Okay. Then I'll watch Dune first. We should watch them both in the same day.
I'm down.
Like one in the morning, one at night.
I'm down. You don't know how down I am for that.
I want to do that so bad. So
you gotta watch the Dune movie so we can review them on here. I'm so ready to talk to you about it.
Who said I wasn't gonna watch them?
I'm not saying you're gonna watch them.
I literally told you I wanted to watch them
think
right before.
I think it would be so cool for you to watch them so we could review them and then review Dune 3 together.
Yeah. We're gonna watch them before.
I watched a movie called Bone Tomahawk the other night with my brother. It was pretty scary. Pretty good though. Pretty good Western. He called it a spaghetti Western. That's what it's called.
Spaghetti Western.
Yeah, I don't know.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's about a couple guys, some cannibal Indians take some of their friends and they gotta go save them. Okay, very scary. The cannibal Indians are real not fun to look at. And they eat the people. Yeah.
I know I looked it up and it said not rated. I was like, oh, it's a not rated movie. I probably should have watched stuff.
Yeah. It had a real disturbing scene in it where they ate a guy, tortured him. It was not fun. That's the type of movies my brother's like, though. But it was good. Don't get me wrong. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. Watch that. I'll give it a 8 out of 10. Give it an 8 out of 10. little quick review of Bone Tomahawk. All right, we're gonna get out of here. I'll be posting. I know this is bad, but I'll be posting our Spider-Man review and this on Monday. So we're sorry about that. We'll definitely get better with that. I'll get better with that. Hope you're having a good day. See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye, guys.